We joined Pete Botha this morning at Dare to Dream Racing about his runners at Hollywood Bets Durbanville on Monday. Some lovely sorts coming out from the yard. And Pete, in race 2, does good. Better runners are gelding. Are you expecting further improvement?
Yeah, I think he has improved more since that run, which is good. I've been doing most of the work on him myself, and I can tell you he's not quite where he needs to be yet. I think he's still a little bit heavy in front, and he comes down quite hard. So in saying that, I think he's going to run a big race. He's obviously got a wide draw to overcome, but I think he'll run a big race. But whatever he does today, I know that there's more improvement to come. So I'll obviously give him a small little chance, only because he has improved from his last run. But I definitely know that he's not quite at his best yet.
Race 3, the 2 fillies going over the 1400 metres. First then Princess Raya. Is she a filly that's strengthening up now?
She has gotten stronger since the last run, but I think she's still got a long way to go. She's funny enough, in this last week she started to do things right. She's doing her work and coming back and eating well, which is very nice, but you like to see them do that over a period of time. So this is too short for her as well. It's just another bring on run for her. I do think that she'll run a much better race than what she did last time. I did, funny enough, on her work last time, think that she could maybe just surprise, and well, she didn't. But I mean, she's just very weak still and needs to mature a lot. So she's come on from that, but still got a way to go.
I would presume that Millennium Dancer drawn a bit wide. A similar comment about her?
Yeah, I think she's maybe out of the two, for me, I think she's probably just a little bit further behind than Princess Raya, or even though she's been in longer. She's just she's one of those fillies that wants 2,000 metres, and she's a nice size filly, so they take a bit of time to come right. So disappointed to get an outside draw with her. I was hoping for her to be in a nice position for nothing. It's not going to be that way now, because she's got a lot of strengthening up to do still, and this is also just another bring on run for her. Hoping to see some improvement from her, but I know that she's nowhere near ready yet.
Race 4, Aza Fontaine. He's a horse that bought himself some time last time when going the trip with blinkers on.
Yeah, that was supposed to be his last run, and he ran a fantastic race. I say fantastic. I mean, it wasn't great. It's, I think 7th or 8th or something like that is where he finished. But he made big improvement in lengths behind. So I actually think he's in a better space right now. He's for some reason, I mean, he's had, I think, 10, 11 runs or something like that, but he just seems to be quite at his best right now. So I'm expecting him to run a nice race, and probably a horse that you got to include in your quartets and that, and really just hopeful of a big run from him.
Race 5, Avignon with Richard Ferrier aboard. Looks like a nice horse. Will he enjoy the 1800?
I do think so. I think he's a horse that's going to eventually go 2,000 metres and maybe even a little bit further. And another horse, I think he's had eight or 9 runs and he hasn't won his maiden, so that says something. I wish he was in the previous race. But yeah, look, I think he's very, very well within himself, and he's in a nice space at the moment, and I'm expecting a big run from him. Obviously, a lot of respect for the older horses over this trip, but probably he's got to. Well, I think no doubt he's got to be my best runner for the day. So got a lot of hope on him. Yeah.
Race 7, 2 runners. First them De Janeiro. Richard, obviously a master of pace. Did she do a little bit too much from the draw last time?
Yeah, I think so. Unfortunately, she was drawn right on the outside last time, and Durbanville, they tend to go quite hard sometimes. So, yeah, I think she, for me, watching the race last time, I knew that she had run a race the first. The first half of the race. For me, she had already run a race, and she couldn't finish it off. She's got a better draw this time, so she'll run a much better race. I think this is a very, very tough field. I've got that other filly in here, Beneath the Moon, as well, which is, in my opinion, she's very, very well, and I think also probably the best I've ever had her. So I'm expecting her to run a very good race as well. But as I said, a very, very tough race. I think we were fortunate enough to see a Red Palace work, and I personally feel that that's the win in the race on what I saw. But take her out of the race, I think every horse in this race has got a chance. So probably the hardest race on the card today.
With regards to race 8, the last of your runners in an open maiden, you've got Gareth Aboard Williams Legacy coming back from a rest in gelding. Is he a better horse for that?
I hope so, Vicky. He showed me so much early on, and I had high hopes for this horse, and he just hasn't done it. And the further I went, the further back he ran. This is his first run after gelding now, so he might just need this run a little bit. But really, all I want to see is I just want to see a little bit of something. He's got to show us something, because he shows us so much at home. I want to see it on the course, and I'm hoping that the gelding has made a difference. He was never really a coltish horse, or he didn't show you much as a colt that he needed to be gelded. But we have done it, last option, and now we just need to see him bring his work to the track. So again, just very hopeful of a good improved run.
Pete, thank you very much. All the best.
Thank you so much.
That's Pete Botha from Dare to Dream Racing taking us through his runners, and as mentioned, Avignon possibly the best runner on the day from the yard.